sound. We got action with Mike Posey against Anthony Henry on Rampage Pro Wrestling. Don't forget, our TV main event still to come. First round tournament continues for the Rampage Cup. Can you believe it? Kyle Matthews teaming with Jimmy Rave on this program against, from Ring of Honor, Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander.
Both men in excellent physical condition. Mike Posey may well have the better physique of the two. Obviously, both men, though, spend considerable time in the gym. Posey right now controlling the arm. We've chronicled before, Anthony Henry, not only a wrestling background, but also an MMA background, competitive in both professional wrestling and mixed martial arts competitions. Impressive maneuver right there. Has Posey quickly in the match going for the ropes for the break. Referee Stan Robinson calls for the break, and Posey already knows he's in for a fight in this particular match.
Went from a front face lock to a bridge and certainly applied that pressure with that bridge. And Mike Posey now on the ropes. Look at this man with perhaps renewed respect.
Remember last week when we saw the first round match that sent Jimmy Rave approved team of Chip Day and Corey Hollis into the first round. It was Anthony Henry and the team distracted when Mike Posey came out in that particular match and eventually led to the downfall of the Henry-Drew Adler team. So, you know, Henry wants to get something back right here from Posey. He already has a victory over Mike Posey, not only in singles competition, but in an earlier tag match.
And step over on the arm now and locking those fingers in that wrist. Slams that hand and arm right down the canvas. Trying to wear the man down pretty early in the match. Again, step over, arm bar, and applies the pressure to the arm of Mike Posey.
Posey trying to find some distance between himself and Henry, not able to really do so. There's only so much room within the ring to move and get out of the way. And now, a lot of pressure being put on that left arm of Mike Posey by Anthony Henry. Posey has not been able to get much of anything going so far in this particular match.
Now driving all this weight on top of that arm. Full body splash, and really taking an early target on the arm of Mike Posey.
There, knee out of nowhere. Posey gets him, throws him into the corner. Posey was waiting for an opportunity. Looks like he's realized one here. Repeated shoulders into the corner, into the midsection of Henry. Throws Henry into the go. Up and over goes Henry. Where is he? Turns around right there. Arm drag.
Beautiful arm drag takedown. And grabs that arm and locks the arm and works the shoulder. And controlling now Mike Posey on the mat. Anthony Henry, one of the young lions in Rampage Pro Wrestling. I predict a big future for this young guy.
Henry forced back into the corner by Posey. Posey opens him up to land a solid forearm to the chest. Now one to the back by Posey. Grabs hold of Henry, hooks him front, has him set for a suplex, tries, no, blocked by Henry, tries again, blocked again by Henry. Now Henry reverses, gains position, manages to take over Posey, hangs on to the maneuver, brings him back up again, reverses, grabs him, picks him up, takes him back down again.
Side suplex, and Henry says he's on fire, covers him, did not hook the leg and did not get the count.
Maybe a little early in the match, just trying to wear him down at this point, but I think you always have to go for the leg, always have to try to win the match at every opportunity you get.
Solid upper forearm by Anthony Henry. Now shooting Posey in, Posey reverses mid-ring. Charges into a boot. Henry now set behind him, caught him with a knee, and out of the ring he goes.
Flying almost into the front row goes Mike Posey, down now on the outside. Anthony Henry sort of taunting him, but getting the crowd to clap along with him. About ready to try to slingshot outside over, stops. Posey swings and a miss right there, tries to take him down. Henry out of the way, and Posey manages to force him right into the corner post. Solid metal over there, Ben.
And on the floor.
Now Posey wearing him out with boots on the outside, repeated boots, one after the other.
That is not the place you want to be, into the steps now. Mike Posey is in full throttle right now, trying to wear this man down. We saw very early on, it was Henry trying to take most of the match. Leg lariat coming into the ring.
Hooks the leg. Oh, only a one count. Henry still has a lot in the tank so far. He's been in control until now. Now Posey taking advantage of Henry, choking him over the second rope. Over on the side is Mike Posey, and now Posey yanks him back, using the ropes, covers again, hooks the leg again. This time, sort of a 2 count. Posey now drops an elbow, positions himself so that he's toward the ropes, trying to keep Anthony Henry away from the ropes.
And now driving that elbow into the chest. trying to wear the man down and trying to punish him. Certainly he took his own point of punishment earlier on. And again, a quick cover, not anything there. Has that head locked. And locking him and cut off that air supply at the same time. Control move. Got to take out the stamina here of Anthony Henry. Both these guys, as we mentioned, in great physical condition. But breathing an important part of a wrestling match.
We can also see the musculature of Mike Posey as he exerts this particular maneuver. He's putting an awful lot of leverage on that neck and an awful lot of pain in the process. Neck is not meant to bend at all, and particularly not in that direction.
So many wrestlers have had career-ending neck injuries, as you know.
It's one of the most pervasive injuries in wrestling. One of the things that the spine normally, as it goes up to the neck, has a natural curve, and an awful lot of wrestlers, because of things just exactly like that, the neck ends up flattening out on them, and there's compression that goes into the upper discs in the back, and that can cause considerable pain and discomfort for wrestlers as they get older.
Series of leg drops, and then just a boot to the side.
Goes for the cover again, tries to find the leg, can't find it, should have found it, only a 2 count.
And again, locking the head, cut off the air supply, and controlling the man in center ring. Don't forget that we'll be here live on Sunday afternoon, June 24th, 3 p.m. Johnny G's Fun Center, Rampage Pro Wrestling, featuring the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion, Sean Temple.
The Temptation.
He'll be here. You make plans to be here as well.
Rocking Posey, but he follows him in, takes the leg out. Very smart maneuver by Posey. Outside in with a leg drop. Leg drop's one of the key pieces of the repertoire of Mike Posey. That top rope leg drop has been devastating before for him.
Snap there now by Posey. Now locking the man's arms up. Again, a control move and an air supply move. And this man's all tied up in a knot right now at the hands of Mike Posey. Mike Posey, of course, with Corey Hollis and Chip Day, the remaining 3 members of the Jimmy Rave crew.
Yes, missing in action, Patrick Bentley. We hope to hear from Patrick Bentley sometime soon. No idea on when he'll be returning to Rampage Pro Wrestling at this time.
And he's not really said a whole lot, so I'm not really sure where he's at mentally. And now, again, right back into this hole. And Mike Posey will interact with the fans. That's one thing the fans get to do, Bill, when they're here. They get to interact with the wrestlers, and certainly that fan support.
Look at the strength right there, though, being exhibited by Anthony Henry as he takes over Mike Posey. Posey fought it, didn't go over easy. Now reversal for a neck breaker by Posey.
Caught him hard with that, and float over covers, and hooks the leg, and close call. Did not get the pin. And now a boot by Posey, putting that foot right into the throat. Hard fought battle here between Anthony Henry and Mike Posey. Pushes him on the top rope, hangs him upside down.
Tree of woe as Posey goes outside, comes back in and lands a drop kick to the midsection. Totally exposed midsection of Anthony Henry, knocking the wind out of him, hooks the leg again. 2 count, and Henry getting frustrated at this point, trying to get some distance between himself and Posey, but Posey on him like a Wolverine.
And we knew this would be a hard-fought battle. And it has been that, lived up to that so far. Snapmare now by Posey. Full body press, 2 count. Again, continues with the lock on the head.
Posey's been consistent this match, working the head and the neck, trying to, and in between that, trying to knock the breath out of him. He's been working the upper body repeatedly. Hasn't focused on a limb, on an arm or a leg, but instead is focused on the neck and the upper body.
Hard chop there by Anthony Henry. Had to take a lot out of it.
Henry hits the ropes, but Posey was ready for him with a back elbow, and Posey trying to find him, goes after him, stalks him, and now uses the part of the ankle and the knee and forces him in the corner. Now reverses him and just uses the rope to choke him as Stan Robinson begins the count. Posey brings him out, covers, goes for the leg, can't find it quickly enough.
2 count now, and snapmare by Mike Posey. And again, right back into this hold, and that is a very effective hold. Something that simple, Bill, can certainly tie a man up, control the man, and cut off the air supply all at the same time.
Well, Henry was in a position where he was trying to force down his left arm, and as he brought his right arm up, Posey was able to grab a hold of it again, so Henry almost maneuvered himself into the position, and now Henry is doing again, manages to flip him out, and as Posey comes over, ducks that clothesline, and now catches him.
Power slam from nowhere, and that stunned Mike Posey right there. Now Anthony Henry slow to get up, but he is trying now to get the adrenaline going, and he's back to his feet, but so is Posey. Just this punch.
Skimmed the chin, didn't catch all of it, but he caught every bit of that clothesline, but that forearm was enough to reel Posey. Now over in the corner, Henry focuses, he's going in. Posey is wide open for that back elbow. He rolls back out, step up enziguri. Posey's in la-la land, rocking and rolling, but hasn't gone down yet, and he's available for that. But repeated elbow forces him off. Anthony Henry still suffering a bit from the damage there. Neck breaker again.
Great attempt here by Mike Posey to fight back after all that. Gallant effort for both men. These guys are both trying desperately to pull it off. Went for a suplex, done enough for a slingshot. And now, going for a power move. Power bomb.
Cover, this could be it right here. No, Posey able to get a shoulder off, but now he's got him hooked.
And this is a submission maneuver, Bill. We could have a tap out here.
Cloverleaf, and here comes the Jimmy Rave approved team, and both of them are up right now, but Drew Adler is right there. He was watching too. Down goes Hollis. Day, swing and a miss, but caught his own partner, Henry, but that allows Mike Posey to cut off Anthony Henry, but Drew Adler's taking care of Jimmy Rave approved all on his own. Chip Day tossed into the back. Corey Hollis is still down as Posey has Anthony Henry, and it looks like he's setting him up for the leg drop.
One with that double arm hook suplex, and now gonna fly. Mike Posey, we've seen him do this so many times before. Perhaps this jammer move is gonna finish off.
Nobody home.
So much for the Alabama jammer. Double leg picked up, back into the cloverleaf. He's got it.
And this could be it right here.
Drew Adler fought off the other two guys. And he's in the ring alone, and he taps the winner with the cloverleaf. Anthony Henry.
The winner of the match.
A submission by Mike Posey. What a match. We saw the attempt at an interference by Jimmy Rave approved Chip Day and Corey Hollis. You saw how Drew Adler stopped that. And the winner, Anthony Henry. Coming up next, Ring of Honor's Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander taking on the team of Jimmy Rave and Kyle Matthews. Don't you dare go away.